Hello and welcome to Don't Kill My Character presents Sanguine Scourge, a Vampire the Masquerade chronicle of drama, darkness, and desire. My name is Kate, aka Kate the Great Cosplays, and I am so happy to be back playing Mélidine. I have not been here playing her in over a month. You see me playing her here since then, though, because we've done pre recorded episodes. All right, how do I start this? I haven't been here in over a month. I said my name and who I'm playing tonight. Mélidine is a Ventrue, and we both use she, her pronouns. I'm going to pass it around to my cast to do similar things. Extell, please help me.
Hello, I'm Extell. My pronouns are he, him. And I'm playing Cameron Stillwater of Clan Tzimisce, as you can see on screen. His pronouns are also he, him. And I'll throw it over to Justin.
Hey guys, how's it going? Thank you for tuning in tonight. I am GM Justin. You can find me at all my socials at Forever GM Justin. You can also find me over at Roll-D5. We specialize in playing indie TTRPGs. I am the certified sad boy of Don't Kill My Character, and I am playing Ángel Ramos tonight. Both he and him, me and him use he, him pronouns. And then finally, I'll kick it over to our storyteller, Tasha.
Hello, everyone. My name is Natasha, aka at Natasha B Cosplays, and tonight I will be the storyteller for the evening. I use she, her pronouns. However, tonight I will be hoarding them all as I play many, many different characters.
Thank you, Natasha. And another shout out, well, two more shout outs. First of all, our Malkavian, played by Rosie, who protects the Reb, Leonia, is not here with us tonight. As you can see, down there, the web is just in her spot. But shout out to Rosie. And another shout out to Songcraft. The music that you are hearing on stream while we play is from Songcraft. Songcraft allows us to play royalty-free music directly through our Discord server, and they recently released Songcraft 2, and Songcraft 2 has a dark urban setting that specializes in spooky music for stories like Vampire the Masquerade. And Don't Kill My Character has had the very cool privilege of helping Songcraft develop this by letting them know how we use it here for Sanguine Scourge. So if you would like to check out Songcraft for yourself, please follow the link in the chat or in the episode description to do so, and tell them that Don't Kill My Character sent you. And thank you, Songcraft, for gifting us with a premium subscription to all of the wonderful things you create so we can play this music. And with that, I give it back to Natasha to get this story started.
Goodness. I've been both the most ready and the most unready ever.
Oh
So
no, I
let's
think
go
I'm the most
forward.
unready.
Well, we'll see. Let's tell a vampire story, shall we?
Yes.
The life of a kindred is dangerous, especially one so young. You're stronger, more capable than you were in life, but it's easy to look up the rungs and find many above you. Unfortunately, it's always the young who are taken out and fall at the machinations of the old, those unwilling to bend in their ambitions for the benefit of others. We find our kindred the night after the Anarchs came face to face with the prince, speaking of old kindred in the city, and intercepted some members of the cult trying to attack Baron Teddy. We start at our night at the Chateau de Frontenac. The sky is clear as the moon and stars illuminate the city below, the crisp winter air biting at everyone except Selena and Ángel as they pull up and enter the hotel. You know the path like the back of your hand. You've worked in this establishment for years. And you make your way up to Elysium and back towards the prince's office. You and Selena, hand in hand, walk in as she, as per usual, guides the two of you to sit down.
I think on during this entire time, Ángel has just kind of been focused on his main focus has been on Mary and trying to find out as much information as he can about her. it's helped make things easier for him to not have to worry about the normal stuff that he had been accustomed to worrying about, the social aspect of things, the political games. He's had a mission, and in some sense for him it's been liberating, but still he doesn't forget his etiquette. He doesn't forget how things are supposed to be. So while um he's been accustomed to just trying to be finding as many clues out as he can about her, um coming here is just kind of like getting on a bike and straightens up and make sure that he's ready to present himself for the prince.
Mhm. Please sit down. I have a request for the two of you.
Anything, my prince.
Of course. Selena responds, sitting down as well. I have been doing some work since you gave me the information. Ángel, thank you so much for the intel. I have approved your request for the rounds.
Thank you, my
And
prince.
I would like for you to join on a hunt that I would like to plan.
Happily. There's just this massive grin on his face as soon as she mentioned it. Just the utter excitement of being part of this and exacting the revenge that's been kind of plotting in the back of his mind for a little bit.
There are some other people I need to speak to first, and it will take some time for the ammunition to get here. But there is something I need to test first. And I would like you and Selena's assistance with this.
What can we do to assist?
Accompany me tonight. I have sent off very publicly both Robert and Jean-Luc to different locations. Daphne is busy with Valois at the Chantry. I need to accompany me to see what we can bait out from the shadows.
We are your sword. Use us as you need.
Good. There are some other people I need to talk to tonight, so we shall go there.
Anywhere, my prince.
Good. It's a place you're familiar with, so it should be a non-issue. As we move away from that scene and we move towards a different part of the city, moving dangerously close to true Anarch territory. We see a conference room in an old warehouse, a pre-appointed position to meet for tonight where everyone felt it would be safe. Cameron, you have a meeting tonight with some of the lieutenants that run the local people on the streets, running the teams that you had been sending out on behest of the prince. There are about 4 different leaders of your group here. There should be 5.
So, is someone going to explain to me why we're missing one?
They all look nervously to each other. I don't know. Jerry should have been here at least half an hour ago. Checked in with him
No one's-
earlier today.
When was that?
Noon? They said that they were going to be heading to Old Quebec. Should have been safe. That's where you base out of, isn't it, boss?
Yeah. I'll lean over to or like do like the like come here with like 2 fingers to Malcolm, who's with me tonight.
Mhm.
Sam is on watch.
He
too.
leans in, but you and he both know he doesn't need to as much due to modifications and his own acute awareness. He's able to lean in, and so you can speak even more quietly than you would need to for someone.
Look into where that one got to. Start with Old Quebec and then spread your search out. Send some people, not you yourself, but just find them for me.
And he scans over the group, trying to decide who would be the best sacrificial lamb in this case. And you've got San Roch covered, right? Your area?
Yeah.
I'll
Sounds
lessen the
good.
patrol there then.
All right. Sounds good. I'll stand up and walk around the table. Now, I need all of you to pay close attention. If you get lost or get got, you better hope you die. Because if you don't, then you will. Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We should hear around. I'm all for.
What have you all got from me before I lose my patience tonight?
Seems like things are quieting down. Up where you mentioned the one guy, Jordan Bennett. Things seem quieter up there. Don't know why. He just seems to have pulled his guys back.
Keep watch on him. If he stays cool for the next couple weeks, then you can listen. But for now, just keep it as is.
Want me to send a guy to hang out at the bar? Be nearby?
Yeah. Make him act a little wild, see if he can stir something up. Yeah, nothing too wild that'll get him, caught up or anything, but
I'll tell him to down a couple drinks.
on me.
I'll let him know.
Anything else? Anything more beneficial?
And one guy, this one, Tim is his name.
Mm-hmm.
Speaks up. I over in more western area, all clear there except I thought I saw that one car, the blue Rolls Royce you always tell me to look out for, which to
Yeah.
be the Princess car.
Okay.
It was all the way out there for some reason.
Where exactly out west?
Saint-Sauveur.
Okay. I'll look into that, see what I can find out. For now, just act natural. How's moving the product in the streets going for everybody? Is that good? No issues?
No issues. We've come to an agreement. We ran into someone who might be in the same line of business as you.
Ooh.
This guy, his name, Crawford, is all we got. But we don't think his operation's that big.
Oh, good.
Should we cut it off at the legs?
Nah, set up a meeting with him. I bet I can bring him into the fold.
Sounds good.
Did he seem exceedingly charming at all? Or influential?
He seemed unsure of our operations, which I see as a good thing.
Very
That he wasn't aware of just how far our reached. He thought he was in the clear where he ended up.
Oh, that's good. Someone who doesn't know territories and is trying to make a name for themselves. It's perfect to make him bow. Good. Thanks for that. All right. Well, go back to your post, handle your business for tonight, and if you hear from Jerry, let me know.
Of course.
Immediately.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good. Oh, and next time, don't sweat like that. Makes you look weak. Makes me want to snap your neck. So, less fear.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
And they all head out, calling their respective men to give updates and whatnot.
Any one of them lying, Malcolm?
Not that I can tell.
Good. We gotta figure out why she was over, I believe that is Jordan's territory. Why was she there?
I don't know.
Either way, we should probably go pay someone a visit.
Well, I've gotten word Leonia is off again for the evening. Went back to the Chantry to do some more research tonight.
Okay.
I believe Mélidine is performing at Visage.
We'll go see Mélidine.
Sounds good. And
I saw her the other night.
Ángel
just
did not go back to his home. He went back to Selena's.
Again. He's playing a dangerous game, but I can respect it in some regard. All right. You feel like driving tonight?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Good. I gotta take some time to process this information. Try to figure out what she might be up to, visiting Jordan, going into territory.
Want me to contact Ángel? You two were working on getting that piece.
No, I'll call him. It's fine. You just focus on driving. How's the new stuff coming? Is it
Crazy.
good?
I don't need to turn on the headlights if I didn't want to get pulled over, that is.
Yeah.
But doing just fine without them if I wanted to, so that could be useful.
Well, that's good. I'm happy. If you need anything more, just let me know. I've been working on my knowledge of the body so I can add more stuff more efficiently and more probably easier for it to work. So, just let me know. I mean, Sam's got the claws, but if you want,
she really likes those. But yeah,
she really loves the claws. Yeah, which is fair.
Maybe something with like hearing or something next.
That'd be good. No, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. The senses for you.
Yeah.
I'm picking this up. You like the senses. Sounds good.
Well, you know, sniper, driver, kind of, it helps.
Yeah, you could probably react faster, hear things better, see things better. No, it's perfect. Okay, we'll get in the car and I'll call Ángel.
Do you guide him to drive where?
Visage.
Visage? Okay. He doesn't need to pull it up on any GPS. He knows the way at this point.
And I'll dial Ángel.
Okay. We will get back to that as Mélidine, you wake up for this evening. Tonight you have a performance. You'll be singing. At least for part of the night. You'll be the main event, but there will be an opening and closer.
Of course. All right. Well, I give a little kiss to the dancer that I fell asleep with, and I guess I go to my dressing room, unless I need to wake up my dancer for a little bit of a snack, but other than that, I'd go get myself ready.
Of course. And now that we're all awake, how about a round of rouse checks?
Oh, sure.
I already did mine and succeeded.
Hey.
I'm still at 100.
That's a success.
Okay.
I did not succeed, so I will wake up my dancer. Fiona, darling.
Yes?
Hi. Do you mind if we just start the night with a bit of a dance?
Oh, sure. And she gets up and moves to you.
And take her hand and spin her around the room, and eventually it will be less spinning and more of me taking a drink.
And how many points do you take?
Just one, just to get myself back to one hunger.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will place her back onto the bed, another kiss on the cheek. You are a delightful dance partner. Thank you,
As are
darling.
you. Have a great night tonight.
Thank you.
I'll be there
Take
to
no
watch.
time. Oh, you're too good. On your night off, watching still.
I mean, who can ever resist?
Really, who could? All right, then, I'll see you. And you're welcome to use the stage left VIP booth if you'd like as well.
Oh, how special.
Well, of course. Only the best for the best. And Mélidine will leave the room, go to her dressing room, start getting herself ready.
And as you pass by the dressing room, as you pass by the mirror specifically, you see in red letters, I know.
In my dressing room, on my dressing room mirror.
Mm-hmm. In big red bloody letters. And after you read them, they disappear.
I'm going to call Cameron.
You get a busy tone from Cameron's number.
Text. Cameron, if you could call me immediately. Security matter.
You probably don't get anything immediately. I don't know, unless because you'd be in your meeting.
Right. I would
Oh, yeah.
text Leonia as well. Darling, I know you're busy tonight, but when you get a chance, I have something to discuss with you.
Text message doesn't make it through.
Fabulous.
Would you like to try again or try as a text message?
Great. Try as a text message. What? I have security cameras in Visage.
You do.
Go to the. Yeah, I'm gonna.
You have one in your
see if
living or in your makeup room?
Well, no, but if in the hallway outside of it, if someone were to come in, you know.
You can make it to the security room and request to view the cameras.
Yes.
Roll for me wits plus investigation.
Do I get anything extra for the fact that I have camera? Okay, I get to do this because I have
You
cameras.
don't have
Okay,
cameras.
Wits plus wits plus investigation.
This is like just to scroll through to see if you catch anything unusual.
Sure. Okay, so that's.
You do get an
that's
extra
wits
2 dice. The security guard will help you, so feel free to add an
Awesome.
extra 2.
Okay. That is 1 success.
1 success with the extra 2 dice.
Yeah, it's 3 dots and then 1 no stars.
Okay. You don't see anything out of the usual. This is in the backstage area, so you see the usual kind of security guards, a dancer coming in and out that you remember having requested. No one unusual that doesn't belong back here.
Right. Wonderful. Cool. Do keep an extra eye out. Just have the security on a bit higher alert if you could tonight.
Will do.
Thank you.
Around now, Cameron, that's when you're leaving your meeting and you see the text as you were about to call Ángel.
I call Mélidine instead.
Mélidine, you get a call from Cameron.
Cameron, hello. I had just looked at my dressing room mirror and there was red letters on there that said, "I know what you did." Right? Storyteller, that's what it said.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So
It just said, "I know," but yes.
I know. Oh, yes. Okay. It said, "I know" in red letters, and then the red letters disappeared. And I checked the security cameras, and I didn't see anyone out of the ordinary wandering the hallways. So that. Are you coming tonight?
1 second. I start to think. It's the dressing room, right?
Yes.
Is that the room, Storyteller? Is that the room that has the ward on it, or is it a different room? I'm forgetting.
This would be in the private section that would have the wards on it.
Okay. Okay. Continue on like normal tonight. Tell the security team that if they see anything out of the ordinary, that they should alert you immediately, and they should act as if they are your secret service. Something out of the ordinary happens, a light bulb bursts, anything, a pin falls too loud, they need to get you off of the stage. Understood? I will be there shortly. I'm on my way right now.
Thank you, darling. I'll see you soon.
No problem. I shall see you soon.
All right. I pass exactly that along to Rebecca, who is my stage manager, and I will also make sure that the security has that as well.
Mhm.
exactly what Cameron said.
Do you still call Ángel, Cameron?
I do.
Okay, Ángel, you get a call next.
Where? Okay.
In a car. Would you have? You are in the back of a very nice Rolls Royce.
Got it. I am assuming that the prince is in the front seat and me and Selena are in the back, correct?
It's one of those you're facing each other situations, and she has a separate human driver.
Ah, gotcha.
You're sitting next to Selena.
Okay. I think Angel would be kind of like looking on out and then see the phone call and just say, "Excuse me, my prince. I'm getting a phone call from one of my coterie members. So I'm gonna see what this is."
Of course. Let me know if we need to pull over.
I think we'll be all right. Thank you, though. Hello.
Ángel.
Hey.
Good to see you. Well, I guess not see you, but hear from you. Tell me something. Are you alone?
No.
Can you get alone?
Yeah. Hold on real quick. And then he's gonna put it on mute and say, "My apologies, my prince. I know I literally just said that. That won't be necessary, but it seems like there is a matter that does require a little bit more privacy than what I expected." So, and then he's gonna look over to Selena. Mi amor, do you want to come with me, or do you want to stay with the prince, and I'll just meet y'all over there?
Oh, you don't want to? I mean, we can just wait. But yeah, we can head over separately if you'd rather.
I think if
Okay.
you could just stay close, I'd prefer not being alone.
Yeah. No, of course. We just had that one other errand to run, and so you might make it there before us anyway. If you're going straight there, I'll handle the first thing.
Okay, sounds good. I'll let you know. I'll let you know when I take off from here.
Mhm.
All right, and then once we pull on over and he gets out, he'll probably give her a quick kiss and then close the door.
Mhm.
And then just go right back. All right, what is it?
Where are you? Can you get to Visage?
Funny enough, I was already on my way over there.
Good, I'll pick you up. Where are you?
What's going on?
It seems one of our business ventures has been found out, and we need to deal with that.
What do you mean found?
Immediately.
What do you mean found out?
Oh, that business deal that we were trying to make sure that no one heard about before it was finished has been uncovered. Discovered.
How and by who?
Don't know. Don't know either one of those, but I do know that there has been a rather interesting notice that someone knows about it.
Did you discover this, or did Leonia discover this? Ooh.
Mélidine discovered it.
Okay, do we have anybody else to confirm that this actually happened?
Oh, I'm on my way there. We can see about it, apparently. It's in pretty large print.
Where was it discovered at?
Oh, they left her a wonderful note in her dressing room, it seems.
That's not possible. That would have to be like, that thing is warded, if I'm not mistaken. So unless it's another
It is, isn't it?
So it would mean that it would have to be somebody who has
access,
yes,
or the means to disable such security measures that we have in place.
So that means that our hiring methods have not been we fucked up and who we've had we brought in.
Yes, perhaps we should do an audit of our employees.
It is only by the... Okay, I will be there. I will be there momentarily. You know what?
I can pick you up. I'm on my way there right now, unless you're driving already.
No, and then he's going to look at the street corner and just give Cameron the location of it and say, I will be waiting intently.
Wonderful. Oh, I just seem to have remembered something. Apparently it did disappear. The message was written in disappearing ink, it seems.
Wait, hold on, wait, stop, real quick. You're telling me
I'm pulling up in just a moment.
Okay, we'll talk about this when we get in the car. All right, bye.
Okay.
Like a minute later, I made Malcolm like rush. Not so much so that we get pulled over, but you know, within the legal limit, speed up.
Very much possible. And he knows Malcolm at this point basically has every speed camera memorized, so he knows exactly where he can speed the most and where he needs to actually listen to the speed limit.
As soon as Ángel gets in the car, he immediately just like closes it and says, "You're telling me that Mélidine, in her own dressing room that is warded, had a message that was written somewhere in there, and then it disappeared.
Apparently in bright red.
Are we sure this actually happened?"
I don't know why Mélidine would make such a thing up. Do you have reason to believe she would?
I'm just saying that the longer this goes on, that we are getting probably to a point, since everything seems to be focused on Mary and trying to potentially even, or at least it seems like the focus has been on this Mary and trying to get Gerard, that maybe the finding out who killed the business venture that we had discussed has probably on the back burner. There's a greater threat, and that seems to be the focus. I'd like to keep it on that.
Oh, let me remind you that threat is not actively happening at the moment. I mean, it is in the works, but it is not present, and this threat very well could end in, well, not the greatest of financial benefits to either or any of us. May I remind you, should it be found out by certain individuals?
I am concerned that our paranoia may get in the way of that and could end up leading somebody to spill the beans because they got spooked.
Paranoia keeps us alive, dear friend.
Paranoia causes people to slip up, especially when it mounts too high on the person's psyche.
Okay. Say this is a simple prank or something. How do we know for certain that it's not real?
I need something a little bit more concrete than Mélidine telling us that she found a message with disappearing ink. If you were to tell me about it, I might put it a little bit more credence. If Leonia was to be able to say, hey, this is what's going on, I would put a little bit more credence into it. But Mélidine, not so much.
Ángel, we've known each other for most of our lives, correct?
Yes.
We have done many great atrocities together, spilled such blood that I'm sure it could fill the rivers. Have you ever known me to be one who simply reacts at unnecessary things?
close have you and Mélidine been getting ever since I left?
I talked to her the other night.
How often do you talk to her?
Oh, not very.
Air
I haven't
quotes.
seen her mostly since before. What are you trying to get at?
We'll see.
Ángel, this is not time for your existential crisis. This is time to make sure that all of us survive to tomorrow night.
And
If you wish to take it lightly, be my guest, but I will not turn to ash because you cannot believe your ex.
I have been the most free that I have ever since that night. So my mind is not as clouded by things as it once was. Forgive me for having a little bit more skepticism of whether or not she is telling us the truth. Maybe she is and I'm wrong. I'm more than happy to admit that I'm wrong.
Perhaps if you got your head out of the darkness and into some light, you'd see more clearly.
I can see very clearly into the darkness, and the one thing I can tell you is that paranoia can be one's downfall very easily, my friend, and that is my biggest concern. Ever since we went to go and try and find Tara, and the concern was that she was being tracked down by, by the tower?
Who were you with before this?
Interestingly enough, I was with the prince and Selena.
Oh. I have reason to believe tangible evidence as reported to me by some of my men. The prince has been visiting the Anarchs.
Interesting. You know why? Are you spying on people?
I'm keeping an eye out for interesting things.
You're spying on folks.
I'm spying on Jordan, though, that's for sure.
You know, it was interesting. I did get a funny mess. I did get an interesting message from Cassio yesterday, but it didn't really go that far. I kind of knew better. It's just like, look, if you need something, you're gonna call me. Otherwise, like, I need a little bit more than than just the question that they called me about. But, well, we're heading there. We were heading to Visage anyway, so we'll go ahead and take a look, see what it's about. And again, if I'm wrong, you know I'm more than happy to admit that I'm wrong.
Good, because you will be.
And if I'm not, then what?
If you're not wrong, then we will ignore it. But if this is a tangible threat to us, we have to take it seriously. Until it is known that it is not real, we have to assume it is.
Fine. Like I said, the prince will be there not long after. Her and Selena, so.
Speed up, Malcolm. Don't worry about the speeding tickets.
And he zooms off.
Call him Michael. Maybe I should change his name.
And eventually you two do arrive. You just finished the first half. Would you still go on, Mélidine, or would you rearrange the schedule?
No, I want to. I very much want to perform. Helps me feel better. sense of normalcy is very needed in the past 2 weeks. So security knows what to do, as I instructed them, as Cameron told me to, so I'm singing.
You are just finishing your first set and about to go on break as you see both Ángel and Cameron walk through the door.
Oh.
If Malcolm is close by, I lean over and tell him to do a perimeter sweep. Take 2 of the security and do a sweep, make sure everything's clear. See if there's any open windows, any unlocked doors that shouldn't be.
He's already grabbing someone's shoulder, one of the security guards' shoulder, and pulling on their own earpiece, and giving orders. Then saying, "Your earpiece is mine. You're coming with me."
I finish this part of my performance and make my way backstage. Wait for Cameron to come back.
Do you head to your dressing room?
Yes.
Malcolm lets you know that it seems where she's headed.
Shall we? Ángel?
We shall. And I think one of the things you'll see is Ángel's features will get a little bit darker. It's like the shadows have kind of started to apply a little bit of essentially mask him just a little bit and make it they look like they're ready to do something, whether it's hide him or potentially help make him seem a little bit more threatening if need be.
And heading back there.
Easy enough. You all know where to head. And you eventually make it to the dressing room. You hear a knock on your door as one of the security guards lets you know that the 2 of them have arrived. Mélidine.
Well, of course, they're both allowed in here. Did they arrive, just the 2 of them together? There was no one else who walked in with them?
No one else.
Not a woman? Right.
No.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know, and you can bring them back when they're ready.
Do you guys head back right away?
I do. Beeline right there.
Mm-hmm. He leads you back to the dressing room.
Knock on the door if it's closed.
It's open, but you can knock on it anyway.
Okay, so you saw it here.
Yes, looking at Cameron again. It just was on my mirror. Big red letters, I know, and then it disappeared before I could get a picture. I looked at the security tapes and didn't see anything out of the ordinary. So I really don't know who could have put it there. I'm sorry. Did you call Ángel?
Yes, I did. Sorry, it's a important matter that as many of us are able to meet tonight to deal with this as possible. And apparently we don't have much time because the prince is on her way. The detective could not join us tonight as she's doing some important research, I believe, at the Chantry. But
that's why my text to Leonia didn't go through. Okay. So the prince is on her way. Right, I should have worn a dress tonight.
According to Ángel.
Mm-hmm.
You were just with the prince?
It was. And he's going to kind of walk past everybody and go over to the mirror and look and say, where exactly was the writing?
Right. She'll kind of like not touching the mirror. She doesn't want to touch it, but she'll like with her finger kind of trace like as she remembers how big it was where the text was.
And then Ángel will just do like a swipe through and to see if he can pick up anything that might be there.
How do you go about this? Any special manner or?
Just simply like if there is something that is written on there that is,
Okay.
if there's any sort of substance on there, that's what he's feeling for. Otherwise, it's
just making sure you're not using any disciplines or anything like that.
Nah, it's just straight up like, hey, I'm taking a feel for how this is.
It's a mirror. Try.
Nothing.
Maybe a little dusty.
I have Bloodhound.
Okay.
I know usually this applies to like smelling human blood and all that good stuff. But I mean, if it is blood, can I smell it with that? Is that like a thing I can do?
I will let you try if you roll well enough.
I love those words. Look, all I need is a chance.
So you're saying there's a
What
chance?
am I rolling? Yeah, all I need is a chance.
It would be very difficult.
That's fair.
What would you regularly roll for Bloodhound?
Nothing. It's just like it says. You can smell the resonance of a human's blood without tasting it. You still need to be within olfactory range of the person. Oh, it said make a resolve and awareness roll.
Okay.
Difficulty 3. All right, so I guess resolve and awareness then. That's not a bad roll for me, actually, at all. I will rouse the blood for this.
Mm-hmm. Let me know what you
I get hungrier.
Oh, okay. Checks out.
Alrighty. This is great. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine.
I have dancers if you need a snack.
Thank you.
Okay, let me see.
And also during this time, Mélidine will use her own speaker to call to her stage manager, Rebecca, and just say, if you can pass my sincerest apologies along to Fiona, but we will need the stage left VIP booth tonight after all. And then she's going to step behind the screen of her dressing room and change into a better dress to see the prince in.
Sounds good.
All right, I only got 4 successes in a skull, so if it's a failure, it's a bestial one.
This person does beat you with their roll to hide their work. And as you're sitting there, you're looking through. You know there's been blood in this room before, and that might be the trickier part of all of this is there have been dancers who have been drank from back here, but nothing that hasn't already been spilled. Not enough. If there was blood here, it's not enough.
I was muted. I can't smell anything.
So there's nothing on the mirror. You're not smelling anything. Where's Ella by chance? When was the last time you've seen her? Either of you?
She is still around. The only person that might have a chance of seeing her is you, Mélidine, as you're at the club more often than everyone else.
Every night.
But she hasn't been around all that often. She still gets her work done. She's still doing everything she needs to, but you do know that she's been called back a lot to the Chantry recently, since the Sabbat attack most Tremere have been.
I share that. And also, Storyteller, just clarification for me. So we have an area of Visage that's warded, so like only the coterie members can be in there.
Yes.
And then the dressing room is in...
It's in the warded area. No? Is this like a backstage dressing room? I thought this was like an under. Oh, I thought this was
she
in
needs
the
to be able to
section
have
with
like her
everything else.
dancers come back and like her stage manager come
Well, her
check on
dancer
her.
humans
So-
can't be warded against. Humans can move. Any human can
well
move
then, okay,
through.
sure.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
That's
then
why,
the dressing room, okay, right. Then the dressing room would be in that
It's
warded
just
area.
warded
It's
against
just-
vampires is what you have it warded
Perfect.
against.
Except, yes, vampires that aren't our coterie. Okay, perfect. So
Yeah.
the dressing room's in that. Perfect. Okay, I understand better. So Mélidine would share that information about how often Ella's been around and being called back.
Okay. So, the only ones that could possibly have done this, quote unquote, is one of us or somebody from the Tremere. The only ones I can imagine having the ability to get past our wards to do this.
Well,
Ángel,
Daphne
you know
did
what
them,
the
so I
prince-
imagine not any Tremere could.
I mean, what was the prince coming here tonight for, Ángel?
She said she had some business, but if
Is this-
you're right, because it would be Ella and the Primogen that would only be the ones to do it. Now, I don't know if the Primogen would make it to where any of the Tremere would be able to access this spot. I would imagine like there is kind of like a programmer making sure like there's a back door for only select people to come in, but I don't know if that would apply in this case.
I mean,
I mean,
don't, like, there's-
the Tremere are sneaky bastards, but they keep their word as far as I understand. So,
Okay, but if their word would be more to the prince than us.
well, that's
As
the thing. If
you-
it was Daphne, she'd have told on us already.
True.
As you're going through all these possibilities, Cameron, you're just thinking now it could be any human, and any human could be possessed, and any by a stronger kindred, and technically a Tremere could let other people in by adding them into the blood sorcery ritual, and you're going through all these different possibilities that you could think that they are as you gain a point in the paranoia compulsion, as it feels like there's 10,000 possibilities of how this could have happened.
And I mean, this also could have been set up intentionally for tonight to rattle us because she's just suspicious and trying to catch us, right? Like,
Ooh.
is it even safe for us to be talking about this here?
If Mélidine, how many of your dancers have come through this area?
I would say what I saw on the security tape, share that information. And
Any during the day today? You did not see this last night, correct? I imagine.
yes, correct. This is the first time that I saw it was the first time they looked at the mirror tonight. And I mean, you can look at the security footage, but this is what I saw there, and this is who I saw coming back during the day. So yes, like there was a dancer, wandering, but that's not out of the ordinary.
Just one.
Storyteller.
In the last day, but in general, you've had other dancers back here, I would imagine.
All right, then I share that.
Who?
You mean you want the names of all of my dancers?
No, the one that was wandering around here today.
There's somebody fucking wandering around here.
It was Bianca.
Malcolm here still?
Malcolm's doing his pass through the club that you asked, but he's in wire and text distance.
I'll call him.
Yeah, boss?
Bring me Bianca.
I'll see if she's at the club.
If she's not,
Go after her?
make sure you know where she is. Don't go after her. She's still one of Mélidine's, and I don't want to disrespect Mélidine in that regard. But just keep watching her. send someone to make sure they know where she is at all times, and I'll pay a visit when I can at the most opportune time. If she's here, though, bring her here immediately, please.
Got it. I don't think she is, but I'll pull her files and get her address.
Thank you. And find out where she's been throughout the day, if you can.
Okay. I'll do some investigating.
Thank you.
Okay. So
If it's normal for multiple of your dancers to be wandering around, that's understandable, and one might overlook it. But for one in their entirety throughout the day to be wandering back here, as only they can get past our defenses.
I mean, sometimes they'll come during the day for extra, rehearsal. They're also use the club for rehearsal space, working on new routines.
If they have such access to the club and can come back here at any time, then perhaps they were suggested to do a thing.
I see what you mean.
hold on.
All right.
Hold on. Real quick. I need somebody to at least give me an idea as to who would be doing this.
I need someone who would be upset about what we might have done.
If we're suggesting who we're suggesting, then you are their children. Why would they go such a roundabout way of toying with you when they could just easily probably force the answer out?
You're really going to ask me why someone would go a roundabout way of toying with me, as if that's never been done before. That's just what happens, isn't it? That's just how this whole thing works, right?
One person's playbook is not everybody's playbook.
No, but I mean, they have quite a connection between the two of them, so doesn't it make sense they'd have some things in common?
Not necessarily everything.
Cam will sit
Didn't
down.
say
in one of the
everything. I said
chairs.
some things. Why is it so hard for you to believe?
There's a knock on the door.
Ángel
Who
will
is
get
it? Security, we just wanted to let you know a VIP has arrived and we've put them in a stage left booth.
Thank you very much.
Speaking of which, it seems like our guests are here then.
We should not leave her waiting. We should go say hello. Right? Shouldn't we?
Yes.
And as you all head over, is there anything you do in preparation, or do you just head over to meet the prince?
I'm gonna try to center myself. Can I take some willpower damage to?
Yeah. You can absolutely.
Remind me, is this aggravated or?
No. Bullshit. Oh, unlike Frenzy, willpower point cannot spend willpower to ignore the effects of compulsion.
Dang. All right, cool beans. I'm just paranoid, which is fine because I guess Cam was already there anyway. So let's go.
Ángel would probably pull back on the shadows just a little bit, not enough to where they look like they're ready to do something, but more just to be very subtle. Lena would recognize that I have this ready, and anybody who would probably take a closer look and pick that up. But otherwise, it looks like I'm just a little darker than normal. The shadows are on me a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Mélidine takes her deep breaths like she does before she goes on stage for performance, even though it's not actually breathing, it's just more the habit of it.
Centering.
Yes. And when she's in performance mode these days, she always has awe interfuse the edifice happening. So that is happening throughout the entire club and to anyone looking at the club. It is.
Would you like to describe, yes,
for
the
confidence.
experience that one might have as this happens in your space?
Anyone in the presence of the building, as well as Mélidine, finds themselves drawn to it. A magical, soothing, enticing quality. Something that they want to be a part of.
And as you all move back through the thrumming music of the crowd and up towards the VIP box, you see sitting there just the prince. Alone. You don't see Selena at the moment.
I bow and say, "My prince, it is an honor for you to come to Visage tonight. To what do I owe this pleasure?"
And she gestures for all of you to sit down. Please, have a seat. As she looks up, pensive, a bit more wary than you've seen her recently.
I'm plotting exits. like Cameron's eyes are moving around, like not darting, but they are like slowly, just like making sure, like, okay, if I need to run, I can go out that way. I can probably grab Mélidine. Ángel won't have to do it himself. For he's just like, yeah, I can. He's doing that. That's what he's doing in his mind.
And you see something that even in the prince's office, in Elysium where she's in charge, you've never seen her do. She slouches back on the chair and relaxes, hands running through her hair. We have some things we need to talk about. So please, just sit down.
Mélidine takes a seat across from the prince.
It is so hard to leave the people behind. It's why I needed just you to come out here, Ángel. Someone so that you are already part of the coterie. Because there are always eyes watching at Elysium.
When she says there are always eyes watching, Cameron will lean over and lift up Mélidine and put her on his lap.
I think if when Ángel clocks that briefly, there's just going to be like, he's going to look at that, raise an eyebrow, and then just like keep his attention right on the prince. That he clocks that for his bias that he has. He's like, fucking knew it. Just and like he said.
Storyteller. This is clear. This is Karen being like, I need to be comforted right now. I am so paranoid. I'm about to lose my shit. I need something to ground me.
Leonia is not here.
Yeah.
Damn.
Would have been more hilarious if you had just like picked Ángel up and put him on your lap. Like, oh, okay, we'll do this. That's fine.
Forgive us, my prince. It's just that we are also quite wary of such things.
Yes. With this person around that you've described to me, I do not know who could be watching. But for now, you may at least relax when it comes to the territory up north of you. That of the Baron Jordan.
Oh.
He will be joining us. Not here, but the Camarilla.
My prince, if I'm not mistaken, there was reports that had said that he was trying to start conflict with us because of a recent
Mm.
territory that we had seized from him. Is that no
Yes.
longer the
Specifically
case?
after Ángel and I.
Oui. He was, and after he told me about Gerard, I decided that there's just too much going on in this city, and I need to handle some things myself since it's been taking a while to get these territories under control. 10 years is too long to share.
Oh, my prince,
Understood.
if there's anything that we can help take off your plate, please do let us know.
No, I can handle it. However, you have been conducting incredible headway on these investigations, and you seem to be colliding with the cult on a regular basis. Keep doing that. I need someone who can move about in a way that won't draw so much suspicion. Everyone knows where I go. Everyone keeps track of my location. That can. It is hard for me to investigate these matters myself.
So you need us to look into what exactly?
Mary.
And this Gerard as well?
All of it, yes, it is connected.
Yes.
There was about 400 years ago. Yes, I believe it was as long ago. I was embraced by my sire. There was all sorts of conflict going on at that time, wars after wars, attacks, and all sorts of intrigue, especially between the sects. This Gerard was here before. I helped drive him out. If it is the same Gerard from all those years ago, I can't afford not to involve myself.
And this Gerard and Mother Mary, are they also working with these Anarchs as well? No.
You're the ones who have the best information, it seems, compared to everyone else.
It's not group oriented. This is a threat to all of us here in the city. The idea of Anarch versus Camarilla needs to be thrown out the window. It's us against Gerard and Mary. Because what they are organizing, what they have, what they are trying to set up is something that is a greater threat to our well-being than just secular violence. Territorial disputes, all that's immaterial at this point. With respect, my prince.
It is
Well-
important to unite all the groups. I have reached out to all the barons personally with Robert. We will see how the other two respond.
And surely if we can all unite as Camarilla under our prince, then we will all be better suited to handle this threat.
Exactly. If we can have no more issue of moving through and being paranoid, afraid, anxious, whatever, of entering someone else's domain, crossing sect lines, that can only help the investigation of finding where Gerard has hidden his little self.
Then that seems like permission to go on the offensive. Then, am I correct in assuming that?
You are.
What do you have in mind for this offensive, Cameron?
When you want to rid yourself of an infestation, let's take rats for an example. They're smart. They're cunning. They know how to hide. They know where to go where you aren't. But they cannot resist their favorite thing. So if we are able to find out what that is and use it to draw out this Gerard, then he comes to us and he walks right into death.
I have...
If that is permitted.
No. It is a good plan, and it is part of why I am here tonight. I am hoping, after sending off my best fighters to other locations, I made it very public that I came here. Hopefully, I'm intriguing enough. If not, that is why Ángel is also here. It seems like he has already reached out personally because of his sire.
Yes, Ángel told us about this.
Good. I would hope so. As a coterie.
We maintain a united front as a group best we can.
Yeah, best we can.
That brings me on to the second piece of business. Mélidine, your visage is of great use. I would like to... I believe I remember introducing... Oh no, she was not. But I mentioned that Valois has a new child.
Oh, yes. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting them.
She should be along tonight soon. She just had the meeting to go to. But if she could remain here, which it should be all right for her to remain here, yes. She has been doing a lot of research on the Scourge. And what we must impress upon everyone now is those who are infected cannot drink from any healthy humans. We cannot let this spread any more than it has.
Understood. And, of course.
She's found a way to mark the blood more easily so it can be detected in humans.
Wonderful. Well, any friend of Valois is, of course, a friend of mine, and I would be happy to help host her here. May I ask her name?
And you see Ella walk in to the VIP booth, kind of knocking on the door and letting herself in. But she looks different than what she did before. Her hair was a bit more of like a orangish red. Now it's like a deep crimson, and she's wearing a full blazer suit moment, dark blue, very professional. And she's wearing a dark set of glasses similar to what Cameron would usually wear. And as she removes them, you see her eyes are actually completely whited out and clouded over instead of their green that they were before.
Oh, Ella, darling. What a fabulous new look.
Thank you. I thought it'd be best now that I've been taken in by my grandsire.
Oh, you are Valvar's new childer then?
Yes, I am. I've been,
Grandsire.
yeah. Sorry, I didn't mention it before. You only ever asked about my sire, and she was no one until, Valois came back.
Darling, this makes us, I feel, something like family. Oh, come here. Mélidine will just give her the little, like, mwah, mwah. Well, you are already very familiar with the club, and you have your office.
Exactly, that's
so-
why we thought it wouldn't be an issue, and I've been doing a lot of experimenting. Thought that it would be helpful to find a way to mark safe humans so that those who don't have the scourge yet don't get it.
Of course. Well, your office is yours, and if you need anything else in there to help you be more comfortable, you just let myself or Rebecca know.
Great. I might move some of my books in there from the chantry, but
Of course.
Cameron pulls Mélidine a little closer to him.
Yeah, she had gotten up to like give Ella the little kisses, so she will like just wander back like over to where Cameron was. If Cameron would like put her back on his lap, he could. Yeah.
well, sorry,
It's good
didn't
to
mean
see
to make
you
it
again.
awkward. Yeah.
No, not at all. Don't worry about it.
Mm.
Just a tense night.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did something happen?
No, just a
Seems like nothing.
stressful business venture for myself. Some of my, one of my contacts in my business, so to speak, has been missing for a bit, and I am just a little worried about the implications of that. Worried someone might be moving into my territory. Though, I'm sure I can handle it.
Okay. Well, let me know if you need any help.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
My prince, do you need me for anything? And the prince says, no, it should be all right. Head to your office and I'll send some people to bring your things from the chantry over. Thank you.
Hold on. Before we do that, it would be best if one of us assists with that. There are things we have down in place that may cause injury to kindred who may not.
That's not in Ella's office space.
Okay, never mind. Yeah. Sorry, I just wanted to be cautious.
Yeah, no. Ella's been working throughout this entire time.
Yes. Yeah. Ella's office is not in that area. Yes. And Ella was there when that was all set up for us. So Ella's perfectly aware of where she can and, cannot access.
You do know Ella was there with Daphne when setting it up.
It was
That is
more
right.
It was more the people that might be dropping stuff off.
Mm-hmm.
You were there, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
When we set up our security measures downstairs.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that was really nice of
Ella.
Daphne to take me around, teach me how to do that ward. I didn't know it yet.
Yeah, Ella has been here many, many nights. She is a good person to keep close by.
Yeah, I've been doing my best with the books.
You've been doing fabulously.
Thank you.
Well, perhaps I can talk more later about your ancestry, so to speak. I'm very interested in it. You come from The bloodline of the prince?
Not something my sire told me when I was embraced. They were disconnected. And Falwell wasn't in town for the entire time I've been a kindred.
Well, I'm sure we'll have plenty of things to discuss.
I'm sure.
That
Have a
Falwell
good
is back
rest
as
of your
well.
night.
Oh, he's been back. You know that. You've seen him around.
Yes, of course. No, and I'm just happy to have him in town, especially with the threats that we're currently experiencing. We need all of the people all the kindred on our side that we can, and he's very capable.
Oh my gosh, yeah. He's been great to learn from. Actually knows more about blood sorcery than my sire did, so I actually can learn things, which is nice.
Amazing.
I'm going
What a
to
gift.
cast a this is me trying my best to be like just a casual glance and look at Ángel to see if he's picking up at all what I'm putting down.
I think his body is very closed off right now, and outside of the Cameron picking up Mélidine to put on his lap, he hasn't looked that way. And then he knows that he kind of protested Ella being there to begin with. So it's just like, okay, yeah, we've had her here for a little bit, but it is what it is. Like, we did this.
And above table reminder that Ella was also there that night.
Yep.
Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
So,
and Ella will head out. We'll say her goodbyes and head out.
Of course.
But the prince does stay. There are a few things I need to give you that could help. If this Mother Mary person, as you call her, if she is someone that even someone of Gerard's age worships, that means she's quite old. And we have to find some things to assist in that regard. I don't know if any of us here would be able to take on that kind of threat.
Well, my prince, we are very grateful for any assistance that you are willing to give us.
And she pulls from like behind where she was sitting, her purse, that you did see her with it in the car. It's like a pretty large day purse, that in it, she says, if you assure me that you will continue on this path, which it seems like Ángel at least is committed to, are you all also as committed to this, ensuring the safety of Quebec City?
Of course, my prince, this is my city that I would like to continue to have my time in, and ours. And as your new adopted child, I want to do all that I can for it and for you. So yes.
Of course I am as well. All my things are here. But seriously, yes.
And she pulls out two clothed objects. One she unwraps, and it is somewhere between like a dagger and short sword length that has all sorts of jagged edges along the blade, and a shorter pommel that seems old. It seems like the pommel is like wrapped in leather that was treated to become just one continuous layer. And she lays it down. It has a small gem embedded at the base of the blade. Bright blue in coloration. And then she takes out a different object, a small skull with ram's horns going out, wrapped in all sorts of thorns, with 2 blood red rubies as embedded in its eye sockets, and
Do
pushes
I-
them.
Do I know
Do you
what
want to
this
keep
is?
them?
Is this a blood sorcery thing? What's happening?
No, you wouldn't
Oh.
recognize this as anything blood sorcery.
Oh, wonderful.
What
I'll
these
watch
things
with
be.
rapt attention.
Same.
And also paranoid that these may be things that will kill me.
It could. There are all sorts of items that have gotten liberated recently. I do not know how much you know of my clan's politics, but we keep our hands on quite a few magical objects. And with the fall of the pyramid that happened over in Vienna, my sect, my house, Karna, was able to flee with some different objects, and I have been able to acquire a few different things that could help in such a matter as this tonight, on these nights. This is a scourge blade. It is an ancient weapon used originally when the Anarch and Camarilla used to clash. It doesn't do any more harm than expected. However, it makes it quite difficult for one so old to bounce back, shall we say. And then this is the Rourke's ram head. This is an item of magical import. However, I suggest you do not use this frequently, as it will hurt you. However, it will bolster your strength for the continuity of its usage.
Ayo.
Rock, paper, scissors.
I'll say I'll take the one that hurts.
For context, out of character, the ram's head will, as long as you are wielding it, essentially like wearing it somewhere on your person, and not like if you put it in a bag and away, it's fine, it won't hurt you. But if you're holding it, wearing it, it will give you a point of superficial damage every round. However, it will basically give the effect of you are constantly blood surging your strength at no cost to you.
Oh,
That's fun.
yeah, it is. Whew.
Look,
Listen.
I feel like this is made for me. I feel like this is. I mean, I have some
This could
dots
go
and
to
mayonnaise,
anyone.
so I could,
Yeah.
I could,
You can
I
discuss
could
this
use
I'm
after
also
session.
already the Kindred Slayer, so, you know.
We can discuss this after session, whoever wants to keep it. However, the blade is a regular +3 melee. It doesn't do aggravated damage or anything like that. However, anyone who is sliced with it, if you get just one good hit in, it negates the Kindred's ability to heal for the rest of the night.
You know what? I'll take that one. You can have the other one. I'll take this one.
Well times.
A little bit terrified about having that right now, but it's fine.
I think the other one's a little bit more terrifying than this one.
I mean, it's just for a night. Just don't take any more damage. Like, it's easy. Just don't get hit. You know.
Thank you so much for these, my prince. This is very, very generous of you to supply to our coterie, and we will put these to good use for you.
Consider this a boon paid for being on the front lines of resolving this issue.
Of course. Thank you.
I am but your sword.
Literally now.
And as you are collecting and discussing these items, you hear everything all the music, everything suddenly stop. All the talking, as if there's no people in the club.
I stand up.
Immediately grabbing the scourge blade.
As you do you open one of the windows? She had closed the curtains.
Yeah.
I
I'll
opened.
look it up.
You see everyone's still in there, but stood stock still. As if they're just waiting for something. Before everyone,
My people.
the performers, the crowd, the bartender, dancers, everyone lighting. Everyone starts moving out of the club in waves and starts to leave.
My prince, this is not you, is it?
No.
It's also not to me.
And
Never thought I'd see this day.
as the crowd dissipates and starts to leave, you see one man standing there in a bright white suit, looking up and giving a little wave at the VIP box.
What is he doing here?
Who is
As
that?
that is where we will go to break.
Okay.
Rip.
All right. We will go to a break about 5 minutes, and we will be back soon because there is more of this story to tell. Goodbye, kindred. Hello, and welcome back to Don't Kill My Character presents Sanguine Scourge, a Vampire the Masquerade chronicle of drama, darkness, and desire, starring our Camarilla coterie tonight, most of us. I forgot to say at the top of the show that this is a higher rated show than most others on our channel, so viewer discretion is advised. We don't know exactly where the story is going to go. We have check-ins with each other both before, during, and after shows to make sure that we are all okay with what is happening, but we cannot check in with you. So if you ever need to step away, please do. We will always be here for you when you get back, or you can watch later on YouTube if and when you are ready to do so. I would also like to give a shout out to Izzy Peters, who does the art that you saw at the beginning of our little promo video there. And with that additional business, my apologies. As I said, I haven't been here in over a month, and I'm so happy to be back. And speaking of happy being back, wild, fun things, Natasha, let's continue this story.
Okay. As you see, again, we return to Visage, and you're all in the stage left VIP booth with the prince, as you see a man known to one of you as Gerard, smiling up at the booth.
I'll throw open the shade, like I'll open up the shades because nobody else is here now, right?
Yeah.
Like it's only him. So I'll throw them
Everyone is
open.
cleared, everyone else out. You don't see Malcolm either.
Deal with that later.
Son of a
Open up
bitch.
open up the shades completely as far as I can. I'm not gonna move from my spot, but I'm gonna throw them back wide enough for everyone to see. And I'll be like, "Who's that?"
Gerard.
You have
Well.
some nerve clearing out to my club like that.
Well. It is so rare to find the prince so far from her tower. I see you've all still found a pedestal from which to pontificate from. And you see the prince immediately. How big are the windows?
So these VIP booths are like balcony opera boxes, basically. So it's not that they're
okay.
windowed, it's just curtains around them. Like
Okay,
there's the ledge of like the balcony and then just curtains.
As the prince jumps up onto the railing and looks down at Gerard and says, I thought I got rid of you last time I was... and launches herself. You see blood claws extending, and as they rake across Gerard, they shatter at the same time as you see Gerard try to pierce the prince with a stake, and the stake as well shatters against, goes a little bit in, but then breaks once it enters her skin part of the way.
Fall right after her. No question. She goes. Ángel jumps.
Same. Yeah, also we're here.
Are you using the ram's head?
I am. I'm grabbing it.
Okay,
And I have the Scourge Blade ready to go.
cool. And
Mélidine is good where she is up in the upper box. Thank you.
okay. Several things here happen at once. All at once as the prince and Gerard get this first move off on each other. Suddenly, lights start to cut as darkness starts to spread from the shadows, the corners of the room, and starts to envelop a huge swath in the middle. And from behind you, you see a person appear in the upper box area. Nosferatu, you see getting ready to hit you over the head with a club, as well as several individuals come in from different entrances to the club.
Don't like this. All right. Do I get to do something?
We will start with Mélidine.
Mélidine activates Majesty.
Okay. Keeping that noted. Does anyone have fast reflexes, rapid reflexes?
Nope.
I know. I just gotta ask.
You should. Yeah, I support. I support it. If you can get it, get it.
Yeah.
It's great.
Okay. As you activate Majesty, what does that look like for Mélidine?
This is my club. And what happens in here is what I want. No one else. I am the Queen of Visage. And you will bow down to me. And Majesty activates. I need to make 2 rouse checks. Also, I believe so. Awe and Suffuse the Edifice are already happening, and Majesty also exists with Suffuse the Edifice as well. So the Majesty of Mélidine is going throughout all of Visage, and to any kindred that are, anyone that is like outside within the vicinity able to see it is also affected here. I will make my 2 rouse checks. That is 1 success. And 2 successes. I love it.
Okay, so you get no points hungrier. And please make your roll of charisma plus presence as this person goes to take a hit.
Nah, okay. I don't have my Bane severity against this person trying to hit me, correct?
Hey, would someone who's a Veil be lower generation? Extell, you're the ones who may...
Extell?
The veils.
Extell, my love.
Hold on. No. Don't be trying to use that around here. Don't be trying to use that around here.
Don't listen to her.
Veils.
Would they be higher or lower than 10th generation, do you think? Because that is where...
Look, Melodine's not the
They'd
only
be-
one with on
they'd
Majesty.
be-
Hi, baby.
Yeah, I don't think any of them are. They could be as far as 9th, but I don't think any greater than that. Most of them probably are around 10th.
Then we'll say they're equal to you. So you don't lose it.
Yay! Oh, what a great team of storytellers we have. All right, so I will make my roll. It's charisma plus presence. Okay. Cool.
I have 10,000 character sheets open.
I believe in you.
We got this.
I never run combat.
It's a lot of work, yeah.
How
do I roll this? Oh wait, I can just click it here. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. No, it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that my charisma plus presence? 5 plus. Alright, hold on. I should have. 5 plus 4 is 9. Okay, I get 1 more dice. Cool. Okay. Boom. 6 successes.
Okay.
A lot of dice.
Not not many successes. I'll tell you that.
The stat block for those guys, they do have pretty good stuff, but
3, 4, 5,
I built
6.
Mélidine for a presence, and I finally get to use it.
That is 6 successes.
Die.
To the active kindred, which in this case is the one trying to hit you.
Rip.
Would it, if it's for, no, because this is for majesty that you put, so it would go to you. Yeah, so they
I
can't.
did always rule in the favor of the players, but yeah, active. Yeah.
Well, it's like he's actively trying to hit you, but you're the one actively using
He's trying
majesty.
to resist
This is for
my
majesty.
majesty.
Yeah, there would be a second roll for him to try and hit you if that were the case.
Got it. Okay.
And as he goes to hit you, you see he just stops with this club in hand and seems confused that he isn't able to do it. Ángel.
Yeah,
You're seeing several people come in. The center is getting dark, making it maybe trying to force the two of them apart. But that darkness is quickly spreading.
Darkness wouldn't have too much of an issue with him. The Oblivion sight's on, and he's just running as fast as he can to Gerard. Ain't gonna do the stabby stab. Can I throw in my lethal body into this too?
Lethal body is for humans.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about prowess?
Yes, you can use that.
Good.
So please feel free to activate it.
I'm gonna just shoot you something real quick. I think we've talked about this briefly, Tasha. It is on its way to you, right?
While I'm reviewing that, Extell, would you say that Oblivion Sight can see into Oblivion?
Yeah, that's what it's used for.
Cool.
Mainly. Yeah, it's mainly what it's for.
Yeah. It's mainly for regular darkness. I don't know about created darkness.
Well, it's the thing that allows the Oblivion user to see within their own. Like, so if they throw out a Stygian Shroud, then they wouldn't be able to see in it technically unless they also had the Oblivion side up.
Cool. And yes, Justin. Yeah.
As far as I understand.
Fantastic. I just wanted you to make sure. I just want to make sure you knew that was there.
So feel free to roll your rouse check.
I rolled it. I was a success.
Next time, it's okay.
I know. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You can re-roll it if you want. I mean, I think there's a re-roll for you.
I'm not going to burn it for this. It's either, this is one of those I'm not going to roll it. Like, whatever I get, whatever I get. Okay, cool. So, vampire.
And as you move through this shadow, you see the clash of the two elders in the middle.
Okay. Then immediately he's gonna go for the stab. He's taking out. He's going to do everything he can to like put some sort of hurt onto Gerard. But I think he will come from, if I remember human anatomy right, 1, 2, 3, 4, between the 4th and 5th rib, from behind, to try and pierce that heart.
Okay. You'll see the prince at the same time, seeing you come at him with that blade specifically, push you away, push your arm away. Would you let her do that, or?
I'm gonna roll something real quick. This is good. This evens or odds. Evens, I let it. Odds, I don't. Because my hatred for Gerard knows no bounds right now. I don't.
As the guy who built his character sheet, I love what's about to happen. Continue.
I resist. I'm trying. I'm trying my best to get this guy.
She's going to then use, because all turns happen simultaneously technically. Yep. So she's gonna try and stop you then.
Okay.
And we'll say, use something else first, not that. And we'll you see in your mind that moment again from the beginning of the fight as she uses telepathy on you to project when she went to attack him and her blood blades shattered upon hitting his skin.
I think as that projection goes in, he's still coming in to try and do the stab, but he very quickly flips the blade, so like the butt of it is what comes in to try and crack that rib.
Okay.
That's so cool. That's such a cool sight.
Melee
Yeah.
and strength.
I believe in you.
What about? Nah, okay, I can do it. I'm gonna get a +3 with that blade still, even if I'm using the butt end of it.
Yo, not a +3, but you do get it like a +1, and that's auto successes after. That doesn't count. That's not like extra dice.
Okay, bet.
So you just add that on afterwards.
So I got 9 successes. 2 of the one of the blood die has the Ankh with the fangs. One of them's just the Ankh, and then I got 3 that are with the red outline that have the stars in it.
Oh. Okay, so 2 regular crits and then 1 messy crit?
Yep.
Dang. Okay. How are we gonna play this?
When I say that I have utter disdain, when I say that Ángel has utter disdain and hatred for this man, you're seeing it right now. And I would even say like the shadows that were projected outward are captured by Ángel, and in a way is like making him to be a lot more scarier. It very much like that intimidating factor with that hatred towards Strahd.
And as you go in to hit him, this wouldn't be the first source, so he's good on that, but then he will reduce that amount. Well, he'll try to avoid it. He'll be like, yeah, I don't really want to get hit like that. So let me roll for him. Stamina plus athletics. Not a good roll.
Yes.
So 6. And then he gets subtract. He's a high level Ventrue. He gets to take away so much damage. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's there. He's a wild time.
So while he takes 1 point of superficial damage, you take 4 points of superficial damage that he had reduced from your attack that then gets bounced back onto you. Which you do have because it is superficial damage.
Yeah.
As you see, as you go to hit him, it almost reverberates back, and it's like a force repellent shield. Whatever, you just felt your own hit come back at you.
It's so like the bounce back, and then his hand just kind of comes right back, like just in like a significant amount of pain, as he just like shakes his hand, but is looking up, and now like taking a look at what he's wearing, he's like, okay, I know what I'm gonna do next.
2 points of superficial. The prince went to stop you. Cam.
As I'm falling from the height, I'm holding this skull, and I'm gonna do something fun if you allow me.
Of course.
As slow motion, as I'm falling from the balcony, having jumped off from it and watching this sort of like thing go down, seeing the prince and Ángel going at this Gerard person and not making a lot of headway, I will activate my horrid form.
Please describe.
It's gonna take my full turn. So it takes a full. Wait, let me double check. It takes a full turn to activate, during which time the vampire can only defend using their pre-horde form dice pools. But again, it grants me a number of free vicissitude changes equal to my protean weight rating. So I'm gonna make my rouse check. I succeed, and so as he's sort of falling from the balcony, he takes the skull and places it. He sort of like rips his shirt open as he's falling, places the skull in the middle of his chest as his skin warps around it. And two slits under his, so one slit under each of his eyes open, and there are another set of eyes there. His suit, well, he's not wearing his jacket, but the rest of it rips open as the sides, as these extra arms sprout out. He starts to grow in height and in width. And this, as he sort of continues to rip open his shirt, another mouth begins to form on his stomach. And this is happening all while he's falling, and as he lands, you can't talk while in horde form. You can only roar or grunt. So he just
and
That's all you need.
And I'll send you what changes I make for my protein stuff.
As two of the teams of humans that had come in see crazy kindred start to turn into a monster and immediately fire on that. They're like,
question,
that's
Storyteller.
Yes.
Because with Majesty happening, it does say anyone wanting to act in any way in opposition to the user, except for self-preservation, must make the roll. This is in opposition to Mélidine. Mélidine does not want them doing that.
But right now you're suffusing the club. It'd be like if someone were trying to destroy the club or hurt you.
No, suffuse the edifice, make sure that like the effect of my Majesty exists all throughout the building that I'm in. So like anyone in the building and who can see the building feels the presence of like my Majesty, my awe. It's not like putting it like you can't hurt Visage. It's like my will is everywhere in the building. So my will right now is don't hurt us. I feel like, yeah, that's what this says. I'm learning this game.
I'm trying to figure out the.
I think they have to make the roll.
Because I'm trying to figure out if it would be like full will. Let me look at the presence powers real quick.
Yeah. So suffuse the edifice is go for it, Extell.
I'll chime in here. It probably won't be the answer you're looking for, but unfortunately, presence only affects anyone's attitude toward the person using whatever power coming from the discipline. So while
the Majesty says anyone wanting to act in any way in opposition to the user, in any way in opposition. That's, I mean, come on.
It's not.
But presence affects only the someone's attitude toward the user, not someone else wouldn't count even with suffuse the edifice because they are a different person and they don't have that same presence.
It's all about your presence.
Yeah.
So Majesty, like these like it's like my presence is there, so they don't want to harm me, but they'll still harm you guys. Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys.
You are the building. But yeah, anyone in it is fair game, unfortunately. But no, it's fine because I'm chilling. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I know.
I got free stuff.
All right, have your fight. Enjoy your fight.
I assume you'll probably be doing some defense over there.
Yeah.
As these guys shoot at you.
I'm gonna put all of it into armor. So I'm gonna have so I can turn it lets me turn so I can turn one attribute into 2 points of armor up to 6. So I'm gonna take 3 of my 4 points that I can do for free without any. I don't have to take away from another attribute. I just get it. So I'm gonna have 6 points of armor on me.
Sweet.
And I'll use the last one for something else for fun.
And feel free to also
we'll do my damage.
Do a Dex plus Athletics to defend to avoid.
Will do.
As you have 2 firing squads. And then the other
4
group.
successes.
I'll find that one later.
That's my
Okay,
boy.
They both got the same. So they each got 5 successes.
I got 4.
So, but they're like groups of people. How are we gonna do a group here? I'll just add a couple more successes in there, like so it's 7 each essentially.
That's fair.
And then as several machine guns start firing up at you as you're falling and eventually landing, and you're kind of stuck in this pose trying to finish your transformation, as maybe a couple, only if you'd like, a couple extra bullets get lodged in there and become almost studs along the skin as it morphs around.
It. Yeah. I am still using my pre-stuff, so I will take the damage as usual until it comes back to me. But
yes,
or I don't know, full turn
total,
is it just like go ahead.
So would be how you got 4 successes, you said?
Yes, indeedy.
So halved all that would be 5 superficial.
Lovely. Everything's fine, and I take 1 from the thingy, correct?
Take 1
from the skull.
Oh yes, yeah.
Lovely.
From the round set.
It's all okay.
As I did not do back and forth well enough like you do, Extell, as there's a third group that's coming in from the front. They'll just all have their turn on the same one. And they are just blindly firing into that cloud, not knowing what's going on, just knowing there's probably people in there. As this will just be like a swath of bullets that'll will kind of hit everyone in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This group's better. Everyone in there, other than Gerard, who has so many ways to negate damage, take about 4 points of superficial damage. So the prince as well as Ángel, and that is already halved.
That hurts. Okay. I'm not an aggravated damage at all. That's fine.
Actually, the prince hasn't tried to dodge yet this round, so she actually has a chance to dodge some shit. Let's see real quick. Yeah, she reduces some of the damage. Cool. Then that brings it back to Gerard, who will look at you, Ángel. Smile, crooked smile before landing, going to land a blow, to just mostly a pushing blow to like force you out of this space so he can focus on the prince again. So feel free to roll Dex plus Athletics.
Alrighty. Death plus athletics. What is it? To add 2 to my blood to my pool, I can blood surge. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and knock that and do that first before I do anything else. I fail my rouse check, so I get a little bit more hungrier. But that's cool. 'Cause at least I get 2 more dice for whatever it's worth. Actually, because that's 200. Two successes. 2 successes. Both of them. One of them's with an Ankh, and the other one's with the skull.
Okay. He also only got 2 successes. So Ty goes to the active kindred here as he pushes you out. This doesn't do any damage. It's just him trying to focus on you to do something.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what yet. As before everything can happen, you see the prince yells out, "Selena, now!"
Yes.
As the shadow starts to coalesce and almost thicken as they get darker and darker around that specific area. And Gerard, sorry, I'm trying to find the thing.
You've got this. You're doing so much. I can hardly manage one character sheet. Let me
see how this goes for this roll.
She can do it. I believe in her.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. I don't usually, but I will this time. I'm conflicted here. I made Gerard, and now I have to end him.
For her,
it's kind of like a Brennan Lee Mulligan moment where he ends up having to kill his own villain.
You know? Yeah. Everything's fine.
He rolled less than her for that, but she did have a lot of dice. As you see, slowly the shadows start to swirl around, specifically, slowly showing more and more of the dance floor until the prince also disengages and backs away before it almost looks like hands gripping around Gerard, pulling him into the shadows as they completely disappear. And the prince, in her turn afterwards, rushes past the guards and says, "We'll try to handle him. We've taken him to the sewers."
Would you like us to go, my prince?
Handle people here.
Gladly.
With pleasure.
Yeah.
As that was the Gerard, then Prince, Ángel, you would be next. Or no, it'd be Mélidine. Sorry.
Yep.
All right. Well, there is this one in the balcony with me.
Yes, there's a Nosferatu in the balcony with you.
Right. Would mesmerize be something I could use to just look at this Nosferatu and go, all right, you want to fight? Fight them, and point out the enemies, everyone who is not Cameron and Ángel here. The prince and Selena are both leaving.
Yeah, just tell me what he has to roll.
Yes, that's what I would do. So mesmerize for that is intelligence first and resolve for him. and I will do manipulation and dominate. Do I get anything bonus to that because I have majesty happening?
It's not a presence power. It's a
Correct. Okay, it's a
yeah.
dominate,
So you
so that
don't.
makes
Yeah.
sense. All right. So then I'll just roll my manipulation and dominate for this, and I have 5 successes. It might be some. No, there's only 1 dice with the stars on it. So never mind. No, that's not a critical thing.
That was 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. No. Just because. What are the ones that are there? Okay, they got 6 successes.
Oh.
And seeing as unfortunately it just doesn't go through, as he says, not quite, and pushes past you and also jumps off the balcony, this time bringing the club down over Cameron's head as you just finished transforming.
Wonderful.
And we'll go to hit you. Are you dodging?
I will do my best to. Let's see. Dex and
Fair.
athletics.
At this point, you are finished with your transformation, so you have your armor also.
Okay, that's good to know.
And he does have potence, so that will be activated.
That is 2 successes and a bestial failure.
Awesome. Let's see.
The beast is coming for me today.
Success.
Come on, 1 success. Come on, 1 success.
3. And then melee. Oh my gosh, he has so many dice.
Yeah. They do indeed.
Okay, I'll just roll a couple twice.
I did this to myself.
Oh, I had more dice. I just didn't see them. They were hiding in this corner. I did have enough dice to roll everything.
I see.
Okay, well, they didn't mean anything, so.
Come on, 1 success.
Got 9
I forgot to
successes.
roll a rouse check to attempt to use mesmerize. I did the rouse and I did succeed.
Cool. That was 9 successes on the melee.
I got 2 and a bestial failure. Hit me with it.
Okay, you get 1 point hungrier.
Wonderful.
As
This is good. I'm getting close to my sweet spot.
As this is he comes down with this regular club, so it kind of hits you on the top of your head, but it just catches as all the armor starts to move around and catches the brunt of the hit, reducing it by 6 points, you said? Okay, so brings it down to 3 points, which, because it's superficial damage, halves to 1 point.
Yay. It's fine. I'm at 1 aggravated. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
Hey, but you reduced so much damage just now.
Yeah, it's great. I
On
would have been down. I'd have been out.
Real quick, I'm gonna heal one of the superficial damages I do still have.
Remember, everybody can heal and take your action in Vampire the Masquerade.
Yep.
Thank you so
Roll your
much. Yeah.
And as far as a rouse check is concerned, I failed that one too.
Okay, so you do get
You can
hungrier.
re-roll if you want. We have a lot of
we do
re-rolls,
have.
willpower,
We have a
and
lot of
rouse checks.
rerolls.
You know what? I will go ahead and take that.
Thank you
And
for reminding us, Kate.
Great.
you know what? The
Jesus.
dice are saying we're going to fail this regardless.
You can try again. You have another re-roll, but it's up to you.
You know what? One's good enough for me. I'll lay it out for the rest of the thing. No, because that's because Prowess is still up. So this is not in regards to that one. So it's all good. We're good. Okay. So what I'm looking to do, I think what he's going to do, is he able to tell that these are humans or these are other kindred?
It looks like most are humans. It looks like the one that came to Cameron is a kindred. It looks like maybe there's one who's like not dressed as professional as the other guys in the group coming in from the front door. That looks like, so they could be kindred. They don't seem as armored up.
I'm going to take a look at one of the humans and shout out to him. I'm going to shout out. Angel's going to shout out to him. Turn your weapons on your friends. Help us out. It's like, this is one of the few times I'm going to use it. I'm going to use awe to be able to do this.
Okay, that's a very difficult thing to convince someone with awe.
I could use Dawn's if that makes it any difference.
It's more that just adds essentially to your charisma checks than anything else. It's not like a dominate power where it's telling someone to do something.
Okay, fuck it. We ball. We're gonna go and just immediately start taking out as many of these firing squads as possible. So this is where I will use my lethal body.
There you go. This is a perfect situation for lethal body.
Yeah.
Feel free to go in. I assume to the one coming through the front door.
Yeah. We'll go with that one.
Roll your roll. Add your potence, strength plus brawl.
Sweet. I'm still using. Could add the blade bonus to this one.
Oh yeah. If you want to use the blade, you can do melee instead. If you want to use the blade.
Yeah. Why not? Cool beans. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll get rid of the. Okay, bring that out. So we're gonna clear that out. So strength plus melee plus my potence, and then clicking that up because I did mess that up the last time. Add the potence, so that one's already gonna happen. And then add half their potence rating to the melee damage. Cool. So that'd be an extra dot for that.
Audience, our characters are playing with a lot of abilities now in this late game situation. There's a lot of dice to account for.
100%.
A lot of stuff going on. Yeah.
Indeed. That's 5 successes, 2 of which have the Ankh with the fangs, and I got looks like a blood die with a skull.
Amazing. You don't need to worry about the skull. They did not roll that well. So as you go in, you take out a solid half of this first troop immediately, slashing some of them with the blade, grabbing some of them by the arm and tossing them. It's almost too easy.
I think he clocks that. That's
more that you don't fight humans that often, you notice.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, okay, cool. He's just going to continue doing this. They are squishy, yeah. So just going to keep on doing what he does, and that's it for me.
Okay. The one younger kindred that was in that front group will try to take a hit at you. Roll a Dex plus Athletics as he pushes past, honestly, like knocking other guys out of the way to just take a flying hit at you.
Okay. I don't want to get too... I'm at 4 hunger right now. Fuck it, we ball. We're gonna do a rouse check and rouse blood.
Okay.
I am at 5 hunger right now. This is fast.
Please use a reroll. Please use a reroll. Do it.
Fine.
Bask in it. Bask in it.
It's fine. The dice want me to fail my rouse checks. We're gonna go ahead with it. Angel's.
There's so many people to drink.
There's so many people to drink. It's fine. With that Dex, and then he has his 2.
You succeed.
It's a 2.
You succeed. He rolled nothing. And a bestial failure technically, so you start to see the beast start to come up in his eyes as he takes a swing and misses, and you just see that rage just start to become mindless behind him.
Oh, temper.
That takes us to Cameron.
Heal. First thing. I fail. I get hungrier. I'm right in my sweet spot at 4. But I do heal 2 superficial damage because blood potency 2 is nice, everybody. And whoever this guy is that's right in front of me, just wailing on me or trying to, with this club or whatever, I'm going for him. I'm gonna. So one of the other thing that I changed was that my fists have these thick, dense bones on the knuckles that have grown tougher and thicker as I take a swing at them. And the skull gives me as if I'm blood surging, correct?
Yes, so it'll for strength check specifically.
Lovely. I'm rolling strength and brawl then.
Yes, strength and brawl. Sorry.
And this is a kindred, correct?
This is a kindred.
Yeah, my specialty. I've been waiting for this. I'm rolling 11 dice, everybody.
Roll them dice.
Checking.
8 successes.
For defending, so he can use this. He does get hungrier, but he adds many more dice to defend. He's gonna need to use a willpower on that shit. That's crazy. Okay. He got 5 successes.
Yeah. So my fist do +2 damage. I did 8 successes.
Perfect. 8 total, including the +2?
8 successes, and my fist do +2, whatever.
Gotcha. So he'll take 5 half to 2. They do just superficial, right?
Yeah, it's just superficial, unfortunately.
Next time.
Mm-hmm. But it is this like wildly, like it doesn't look like a creature this big as Cameron is right now. I'd say he's like 7.5 feet tall. It doesn't look like him as this big should move this fast.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he does move pretty fast. And this this wild haymaker just comes in and smashes into this guy's side.
And the other 2 firing squads will keep firing on you, but will also probably catch their friend, who at this point, they're just like, big monster, we need to take him down. So, other people, whatever.
Oh, I'll dodge. Just thought about it. I was like, I should dodge, huh?
Yeah. 12. Does armor removes it before having, right?
I believe so. Yes. I'm rolling dex and.
So you take. This is already halved. 3 points of superficial damage. Oh wait, let me see if you dodge.
Yeah.
Your armor's doing a lot of work right now, so.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of dex and athletics for this. I got 2 successes. Yeah.
Okay, so that would
4 hunger, everybody.
10, 2, 4. So 2 success, 2 superficial damage.
Wonderful. Hey, that's just what I healed.
Knock you back down again.
Look, if this happens every round, it's fine. I'll set a constant. That's chill.
As we move back up to Mélidine.
All right. So the enemies we have the Nosferatu, and then are there other kindred besides that?
One kindred fighting Ángel right now, and then several humans.
Okay.
That are just kind of going down like flies around Ángel.
What is that Nosferatu doing right now? Still fighting Cameron?
Yeah, clubbing Cameron over the head as best he can.
I'm gonna try entrancement on that Nosferatu. And I know I can't tell him to do anything harmful, so I'll just look down on him and say, "Really, darling, go take a seat, take a break, and we'll talk more later."
Okay, what roll does he need to make?
That is composure plus wits.
Okay. That's mental. Is that 3 hunger? And he has... Okay. 3 successes.
6 successes.
Perfect. As you don't need to make visual eye contact because of your abilities, as just hearing your voice, you see he looks up, sees your majesty, and just
Take a seat.
doesn't quite see anywhere other than the stage to take a seat, so he kind of walks over to the stage and just hoists himself up and sits down.
Wonderful. Excellent, darling. Thank you so much. I look forward to our conversation in a moment.
Yeah. Okay.
That'll last for an hour. So there we go. Oh, actually, I think it might be longer because I succeeded.
Yeah.
By
So
3.
it's +3. So.
Fabulous. Love this for us. Oh, so it's 4 hours. Or per point of margin. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, so you beat him by 3, so.
Let's beat to 4 hours then.
That brings us to him, which he will just be confused, really. That's kind of what he doesn't know what to do. Which brings us to Ángel.
Angel's going to flip the blade over to his left hand, and go after the young kindred. And he's done this before. Why not? It worked well last time. He's going to try and grab him by the neck and choke slam him again.
Go for it. Strength plus brawl.
Plus brawl plus my prowess. Let's go. 6 successes. And I got 2 of them with like with the red outline, the black center with the onk and the fangs.
He did not get that. As you slam him down, you crush the larynx just a little bit, doing some damage to him as you kind of press down, and everything all together, it just, you hear some crunch behind the slam.
Does the floor crack?
A little bit.
Okay. And then he's also going to heal a point of superficial damage too.
Go for it.
Then I
Roll a rouse
also rolled my rouse check for my entrancement because I forgot to do that. I failed. I went to re-roll from the roll from Kesika. I failed again. So I failed rouse.
Everyone's getting hungrier.
I will use my last reroll because that was a 0. So we're gonna see. Nope. I am past 5 hunger right now. So.
Thank
Okay.
you,
Your
Jasmine
next
and Falmina, for those re-rolls for Justin. We tried.
your next failed rouse check, you will go into a frenzy.
That's when I hit 6 hunger.
No, there's no. So basically, if like you're at 5 and you fail a rouse check, you immediately go into frenzy.
Okay, then I'm at frenzy right now, Tasha.
Okay. Understood.
What do you want me to
Love
do
this.
for this frenzy?
So you have a few options for yourself here. Let me lay them out here for you. You can take some willpower damage to go ahead and try to control yourself. You can also ride the wave. And in that case, I would let either you describe what happens next, or I can describe what happens next.
He's gonna ride this wave. And he has this dude by the neck. Fuck it. I'm hungry.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just right there. Let's go ahead and finish this off.
Okay. Do you try, once you start drinking from him, it will take a couple rounds.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm draining this motherfucker all the way down.
But you are able to slowly fill your hunger. As Cameron, what are you doing?
I'm first up healing.
Cool. Solid.
I don't get hungrier. Lovely. Love that for me. Don't take away too superficial. And I'm going to so correct me if I'm wrong. So the guy that was just fighting me has now gone and sat down somewhere.
Basically, yeah. He's by the stage. You see him.
Okay, cool beans. So it's fine.
There's
Who's
oncoming humans with guns.
Oh, lovely. Can I pick one of them up and kill the rest of them with that one?
Go for it.
That's my
You can
goal.
pick
at least.
several. You have more arms.
Oh, that's true. I'll pick 4 of them up and twirl them around. In that case, I'm just gonna try to pick 4 of them up and just like bash them together.
Roll, I believe, the strength for sure, plus brawl. They're not kindred.
Lovely. So I don't get the extra die, but I'm still rolling 10 dice here, everybody. It's fine.
They're
Wow.
gonna try their best to avoid you. In general.
Does anyone mind if I use that free willpower roll for the table?
Please
Go for
take
it.
it.
For the willpower for the table?
Yeah, grab it.
They only got
Thank
3
you,
successes.
thank you, Rosie. I still failed that, but it's fine because I got stuff. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 successes.
Okay. Wait. So still immediately as you pick these 4 guys up and slam them together, they die instantly. As you just have viscera spread across your person and on the floor.
Lick my lips. I go. And yeah, that is my turn. I think I
And
take
here,
that
the
1
guys who are
damage from
left,
the thingy.
yes, you get 1 point of superficial damage, and possibly some more as some guys will start. Some more gunfire comes your way. Rolling so bad. This is crazy. There's extra.
Dodging.
Yeah, 6 points.
5 success. For
Okay.
my dodge roll.
So
Six
the
success
armor
on every die
reduces
that I can roll.
everything. Yeah. So the armor just, you see it the bullets hit the armor and flake off.
YouTube is going to be so confused later why I'm smiling so much. We're at a level 3 hype train right now.
Nice.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. I haven't been looking at Twitch. Thank you so much.
No, I know.
either.
You guys keep going. You're doing great.
Okay,
You're doing
okay.
great.
I just want to acknowledge it. That's awesome.
Nice.
And as we move through combat, as it starts to slow down, as you're able to pick off the last guys, Ángel, focusing in on you, you're able to slowly drain this kindred in front of you. And as you take them down, do you get rid of your last dot of hunger?
Oh yeah.
And do you go past that?
Yes.
Let's make some rolls.
I will say, just for the flavor of it, because of my bane, Ángel is suffering on the inside. Like mentally, he's feeling everything he's feeling, but at the same token, it's convincing himself that this dude is legitimately trying to take him out. I'm hungry. Blood bags are not doing it anymore. And I'm sick of this bullshit. What you need me to roll?
Okay, so there's a lot here with Diablerie. Luckily, we're already down to basically having him gone. As you start to consume him, and the 2 of you do see this happen, as well as it's after most of the humans have been taken care of at this point. Having incapacitated and drained him, to try and attempt diablerie, you have to try and incorporate their very nature into yourself. Roll a strength plus resolve for me, please.
Okay. That is going to be 4 successes.
That is enough. As the spark of this person, their soul, passes through you, I need you to use your humanity plus your blood potency in a roll.
Humanity.
However, before that happens, you automatically lose 1 point of humanity.
Yo, what up?
There is no stain, you just lose it.
Fuck. Oh, okay. Well, we'll do
That
it.
really is a wild thing.
That's gonna
Thing
be
you can do,
that's gonna be 6 successes.
Okay. Where? Here.
We'll use willpower to get that up if I need to. Tell me.
Let me. Yes. Let me.
There are some willpower specifically for you too, Justin.
Yeah, you know what? We're just going ahead and bounce those up.
Yeah. This is the time to use anything you can.
If any, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that brings me up to 8 successes.
8 successes. That's a solid amount.
Thank you, Kessica and Siege, for giving Justin willpower rerolls.
Hey.
Also, I
So they'll
spent
be-
the reroll brows from Kessica. We spent the reroll willpower from Rosie and the reroll brows from Jasmine and Valmina. We are moving through these. Thank you for giving them to us. If you're watching on Twitch, you have chat reward redemptions that you can give a limited amount per stream. So that's what we're doing if you're wondering on YouTube.
1, 2, 3, 4. They got 4 successes.
Okay.
So, you said you got 8?
Yep.
So, you get 20 points of XP.
Okay.
Which you may use to increase your blood potency or to learn any of the disciplines that this kindred knew, which I will tell you afterwards.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. I think once Ángel finishes, he's going to stand up and then just like with his eyes closed, lick his lips and then just wipe away the blood and then kind of lock eyes on the Nosferatu and smile and just starts kind of chuckling. It doesn't say anything else, but he just stands there looking at him. And then we'll say, what are we going to do with them?
Are we still in combat or is it done now?
It's over now.
I'll start to undo my
I'll say you take
horde
1
from-
more point of superficial damage before you can get the ram's head out of you.
Yeah. I'm totally doing it. I'm gonna set it on the table once I'm done. And I'll take I'm gonna make a couple rounds checks to try to heal the rest of my superficial damage really quick.
There.
I succeed on both of
And
them. Well, that would have been a crit if it was like a roll.
Mhm. Which doesn't
but
do
I-
anything more here, however. It's nice.
Yeah. And I'm not talking as I'm doing this, so.
Okay.
Mélidine is still keeping her majesty up because why not? We've already had a surprise visitor tonight in the club. I don't want anyone else catching things off guard and thinking they can make the rules in my kingdom. So I will make my way down the stairs from the stage right VIP booth and walk over to this Nosferatu friend of mine. Well, I am so glad that you're ready to be so cooperative with us. Let's chat about why you're here tonight, yes? And of course, you will extend the same hospitality you're giving me to questions asked by my friends here.
Ángel, and as the Nosferatu is kind of nodding and going along with this, Ángel, since you're the one closest to the front door, you're the first one to notice. Kind of like out of the corner of your eye, you see a shadow move kind of swiftly through the space, slip through underneath the crack of the door, and move towards all of you as you all start to see kind of this shadow like glide across the floor before eventually stopping and almost like tumbling out of the shadow as it starts to become not a 2D figure but a 3D person. You see Selena, how she was dressed tonight, Ángel, completely. You see red as her entire back is raked in a huge scratch going down along her figure, and it looks like one of her legs have been broken.
Immediately he's gonna run over to her and be like, "Miss Amrega, what happened? What happened?"
There's something else. He has something down in the sewers. We didn't know it would be there. We didn't.
Fuck, it was a trap.
There's something else there.
Just heal.
Let's go.
Heal for me right now. Just it's fine. It's fine. And he's gonna like pick her up in a princess carry, and find a spot for her to just like vibe at until like she's like fully healed up.
I've already healed what I can.
Looking to my Nosferatu friend. What's in the sewers?
Lots of things.
Oh no, what do you have in the sewers? What's this dangerous thing that did this?
He looks at Ángel. I heard there are some people who met it the other day.
Oh, you already know Ángel.
We don't really have control fully. We just kind of are aware of where it is and try and goad it from place to place.
Fucking werewolf.
A werewolf. Right.
And Selena says, I think the prince would be able to get out. But the plan was we publicly sent Robert and Jean-Luc away, but they were going to be waiting in the sewers where I was going to teleport Gerard.
Did you purposely lure Gerard into my club? Is that what happened?
Yes, actually, that was.
You bitch!
That was
the prince's plan.
That you might want to talk to your sire about that one.
Wasn't my plan. Trust me, my plan would not have had me getting.
Oh, hell, you knew this was happening too.
You knew this was happening on how, basically.
Before
Like he'll
we
look
get into whatever this is going to be, I ask all of you, please take a moment. Also, Natasha, I tried to heal an aggravated that I got. I failed. I failed my first rouse check, re-rolled, passed it, and then I failed the next two. So that puts me at 5 and then another failure at 5.
There are a lot of humans kind of like knocked out and around here if you want to just...
I will just do the willpower thing.
Okay.
Is it aggravated or superficial?
It is superficial.
Okay, wonderful. And I'll look at Ángel. You good?
I'll be fine. And then he's gonna look back over to Mélidine. I'm not gonna tell your sire no, now am I? By all means, if you want to, you could have.
No, of course not. It's just there was a time that you would have told me, at least.
That time has
To
passed.
be fair, she did kind of say this was her plan. Remember the whole thing when I talked about the rats, and she was like, "That's kind of what I'm hoping for to do tonight." Yeah.
Why else would
It's
we
okay.
have all been here?
I'll walk over to Mélidine and put a hand on her shoulder. You okay?
Don't ask me that right now. It doesn't matter. What are we doing with this one? What are we doing with him? Gesturing to the
Matters.
Nosferatu.
It matters.
Fuck off
indeed.
that it matters, and it doesn't matter right now. Let's just do what we need to do so that those two can get out of here.
You know what? We can take our leave if that's fine. And then, still holding her, he's gonna put his head on her head, kiss her
He
forehead,
leans in. Mm-hmm.
kiss her forehead, and then be like, we'll catch you later, Cam, and then start to walk on out.
You looks at the kindred. How long were you preparing to come here tonight?
Not long. We didn't have much time to work with when we heard that the prince was going to be without her usual entourage.
Are we alone in the club right now?
Basically, you see Malcolm eventually come in again.
That man, this Travart, has he ever said anything about me?
No? Why?
Oh, darling, I'm asking the questions here. Don't worry about that. Your
Okay.
job is to answer questions right now.
Okay.
Good job. Oh goodness, there's a rat in here. Ugh, must have come in from the sewers. Anyway, I don't even know what to ask him. Cameron, do you have anything else?
I do grab the rat, and then I remember. Goal. What was your goal here?
Mine, personally? Try and grab, well, 3 possible people. You, looking at Mélidine, the one that left, and likely not, but was trying to go for the prince.
For what reasons?
I wasn't told.
If you grabbed us, where
It's
were you
what she
supposed to
wanted.
take us? Who's she?
Well, there's 2 people who are so lovely in this world. There's you, and of course, and there's Mary. I think that's what some people are calling her these days.
Why would this
The mother.
Mary want? Why did Mary want? You said me on Hell or the Prince? Why me?
I assume that's why we all do. That's why we do anything, is for her.
She wants to meet me?
Maybe you might be very lucky. She's amazing.
Yes, of course. What? I don't even. So that was your goal. What were the other goals tonight? What were the other objectives? You said that was specifically yours.
Well, that was in general hours. I don't know exactly what everyone was told, but that's what I was told. I assumed that mortals were just kind of told to go and fight whoever opposed them. We don't usually give them specific instructions.
How would you have brought us to this, Mother Mary? Where exactly would we have gone?
Oh, I'm not high enough to know that kind of information. I could only be so lucky to have met her in person.
How high are you?
You were just going to grab us. Okay, that one first.
There's a few different levels of our organization. I'm what you would call ring bearer.
Ring bearer? What, are you planning a wedding here?
Well, to create a family, sometimes marriages have to be made.
Oh, well, who's the lucky couple? Who's getting married?
Continue on with the rest of the
No, I think this is important.
hierarchy.
No, I think this is important. Hold on. Look, if the hierarchy leads to the bride and groom, I want to go to the top. Who's getting married?
I think it's good to know from the bottom up first.
Just go to the most important. You're listening to me, of course, darling.
Most important is our mother, she, of course.
Is she
Then
the bride
it is.
in this wedding?
I don't know if there's a wedding actually planned. But
Okay.
Gerard would be next. Who
Gerard's
you met?
title groom, or what's his
Officiant.
title? Officiant, interesting.
And then there are the veils. They're the ring bearers. And the flowers.
And you're a veil. No, you're ring bearer. You said you're ring bearer.
Yeah.
What do you do in this? What's your job?
I only recently came up from being a flower, so I've been praised by she for my skills in combat from time to time, so I've been working as a bit of a bruiser who can also sneak around.
So that's the role of these ring bearers.
No, not necessarily. It's just my specific, what I'm good at.
Okay, so this hierarchy, it doesn't tell what your role is. It's just how close you are to Mother Mary.
There's also, a level of strength inherently in that. One's generally stronger than the other. The flowers are still new, need to be proven.
How long have you been part of this?
A few months now. Has to be.
All right. So you said your job was to grab one of the three of us. What would you have done once you grabbed us? Like, you would take us somewhere, yes?
Yeah, to Gerard.
Where?
The officiant.
Yes.
Wherever he would assign us. We don't always meet in the same place. Rarely, actually.
What was the place you were supposed to meet this time?
Well, I mean, we would have all been here together. So he would have just brought us somewhere, I assume.
Interesting. So he has the ability to, teleport then?
No, not that I know of. Maybe.
Sure. Cameron, what is your name, darling?
Hank.
Hank?
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, Hank is going to be so helpful in answering our questions for another 3.5 hours, perhaps. And then we'll have to have another conversation. So up to you how that time looks.
I will. Are there any chairs here?
Yes, of course. It's
Like
my
by the
club.
bar?
Yeah, and you can grab
any
like
of them
a
have
stool at the
wood
bar.
on them? They have any wood? The wood on them?
Would you have wooden chairs, or would it be metal chairs, I assume, at a club?
There would be
I
wood
would have
in the
metal
middle?
chairs. However, I mean, we have We have weapons hidden throughout the club. I know where you would know that hidden behind the bar. Like, we have weapons hidden throughout. So hidden behind the bar, there would be probably like a stake and a like some firearm sort of thing.
I'll walk over there, and on my way, I'll grab one of the unconscious people and just like casually drink from them as I'm walking over, like a Capri Sun.
Of course.
And I'm draining them all the way as I'm also like opening up this thing.
And as you find that, what would you like, Justin?
I think after the first hour, Cameron's going to receive a text message from Ángel saying, "Let me know what you guys pick up from the Nosferatu, and we can figure things out from there."
I'll just reply with a thumbs up because I'm busy. But yeah, open the thing. I'll grab a steak that's in there, and I'll walk back over to this person and just plunge a steak into his heart.
Do I roll for steak bait?
Roll for a steak bait. Roll for a steak bait.
I'll use a d20.
Oh.
If he gets a nat one, he has steak bait.
Okay. That makes sense.
No, that's 16. He's fine. I feel like there has to be a chance every once in a while that...
I mean, it's like, who else would have steak bait around here?
You want to put him somewhere else so we can have a conversation, Cameron? Or are you also done for the night?
Malcolm. Is Malcolm nearby?
Yeah,
He
he
said he
just
returned,
came back
right?
and it seems
Yeah.
like he was shaking off some kind of effect that was put on him.
I'll grab him by the face and like look at him and make sure that he's like all right.
Mm-hmm. I'm okay. I'm okay.
You need help getting your faculties back together?
No. After that guy left, the one that he just kind of walked in and then I couldn't do anything.
Gerard.
And
Yeah.
Just
He was an old one, it
had to.
seems, so makes sense.
then I just had to leave.
Yeah. Do me a favor, two things.
Mm.
Take that guy, points to steak guy,
Mhm.
put him in the back of the car, take
Harry.
him back to the apartment building, please. Put
Will
him
do.
in Mélidine's room and make sure it's locked down.
Understood.
Why my room?
Because you don't use it anyway.
But why not on Hell's room? He's not using it. He's with Selena every night, right? Put him in Hell's room.
Malcolm's ignoring this
Yours-
and is going over to grab the guy.
Yours has the highly durable handcuffs in them.
I mean, you could move them into on Hell's room temporarily.
As Malcolm
Please.
kind of hoists the guy over and starts bringing him out towards the car.
Second thing, call Sam. Make sure everything's fine where she's at. And then when she's made sure that she can, tell her to meet you there.
Got it.
Guard this individual. Please make sure that they don't get away or are unstaked. Keep that in their heart. Do
Understood.
not remove it until I say so.
Sure thing. And he heads out of the building. And as the two of you are there, I imagine all of us, dear audience, as we move through the streets of Quebec and plunge underneath through the sewers, we see a chase as Gerard is joined by a couple members of his group, but the prince is quickly on his heel, them fighting every once in a while in the sewers as they avoid a creature hunting them the entire time. Gerard, injured from, it looks like, different searing wounds from some kind of magic effect, as the prince is equally as hurt, limping away with stabs and scratches from claws raking down her body. As we see a person lying still on the floor in minimal tattered clothing, and next to them, as everyone limps away from this fight that was barely won, just getting away with the help of their allies, we see Jean-Luc struggling to get up as they keep shifting forms back and forth down from their horrid form, as this other still creature also finished shifting down from a different form. And that is where we will end our vampire story for the night.
Oh, wait. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us for Sanguine Scourge, a Vampire the Masquerade chronicle of drama, darkness, and desire here on Don't Kill My Character with most of our Camarilla coterie. I am Kate, aka Kate the Great Cosplays. I played Mélidine tonight. I am the producer queen of the channel, not just Mélidine, queen of Visage. And I will tell you what's coming up on Don't Kill My Character, so please stick around for that. But first, I do want to pass it around to my cast. Please tell us who you are and where else we can find you on the interwebs. Justin, you want to go first?
Sure. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in tonight. I am GM Justin. You can find me on all my socials at Forever GM Justin. Tonight I got to play Ángel Ramos. Both he and I use he, him pronouns. This was a wild time, and I'm so glad we're going to come back next week to see what the hell else happened. Because, well, there were decisions that were made, and if we're going to see the consequences, well, not consequences, no, there are going to be consequences. I know it. But with that being said, Extell, you're up, buddy.
Hi, that's me. I'm Extell. I have been Cameron Stillwater. Cameron, I don't know. I was gonna come up with a cool nickname for him. I use Welcome Down a lot, but crash them together anyway. I've been Cameron Stillwater. You can find me at Extra the King and all the socials. I'm the social media manager for Tales from the Table Studios, where you can find me running War of the Magi, in which you'll see one of the other cast members here tonight on that show, which is a Sagas AP set in a JJK universe in Washington, D.C. in 2018, and it started on October 31st in-game, and so don't worry about that. That's definitely not a significant date in the JJK world. Don't worry about it at all. It's not like Gojo Satoru was sealed on that day, and also Kinjaku altered a bunch of people to become sorcerer. Don't worry about it. It's a wild thing. Anyway, you can catch me also for all mutant kind every other War of the Magi every other Tuesday, for all mutant kind every other Thursday. You'll catch us on the 14th next month, coming back with episode 2. But you can also catch me on Start Playing, where I run vampire games. You can see some lovely shenanigans that happened tonight similarly in the games that I run there. So come on by and have a good time. Your characters won't, but you will, I promise. And I also offer social media services, so you can find those on my socials too, where you can hire me for that. But that is me, and I'll pass it to Natasha.
Okay. Hello, I have been your storyteller, Natasha. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Natasha B Cosplays. You can find me, like Extell said, over on their channel with some fun shenanigans of War of the Magi on their show, as well as over on Streaming Rainbow, same nights on Tuesdays, but with a very different vibe of show and a very different character that I'm playing for that one. Instead of party girl sorcerer, I am playing the very diligent guardian of the group that is the best student you'll ever find. She is so self-sacrificing. She does more harm to herself than anyone else, really. But she's also good at doing harm to others, especially those that hurt her friends. Otherwise, you can find me here a lot, both on Superior Shenanigans as well as over at the Anarch table on the other Tuesdays. So one Tuesday, War of the Magi, the other Tuesday, Sanguine Scourge. But that is all for me, I believe. I'll pass it back to Kate.
Thank you. I'll take it back. I am Kate. I already said who I am. You can find me online as Kate the Great Cosplays. I've actually started posting cosplay things again. You can find me in person next at Origins Game Fair, because Don't Kill My Character is going to be doing a cool mega event there. It is already sold out, but if you get on the wait list for it, maybe if a seat opens up, you can grab that. But if not, just let me know that you'll be there and I will say hi to you. Let's talk more about Don't Kill My Character things. So this show, Sanguine Scourge, we have our Camarilla every other Thursday-ish. We're going to be back next Thursday, May 7th, with more Camarilla fun. And then our Anarch table, which runs every other Tuesday, will be back on May 12th to see how they are handling this side of the story. Our other show on the channel, that is the long-running one that I can't spell, someone else spell it in chat for me, Superhero Shenanigans, is coming back. We will have it on Wednesday, May 6th. And Alex is the game master for it, and we're very excited to have him back in the GM seat, and it's going to be a fun time. You guys kept saying shenanigans, and that just triggers my brain to Superhero Shenanigans. We were going to do more Leo Multiverse Follow Me that day. That has been moved to, I believe, June at this point. Did we schedule? I don't know. Get in our Discord to see when all of the things are. The last thing that I will call out at this moment in time, though, is that we are also going to have Pick a Poppy back, which is our fun chaos, kind of some pixie, some not pixie adjacent characters. It's a wonderful show that Rosie and I are also in, so join us for some fun chaos as well. I think that's all the announcements that I wanted to get through. Now I need to get through talking to these guys about what just happened. So thank you so much for joining us tonight for this story. Thank you for your patience with me as I have finally been back to Mélidine after over a month away. I am so happy to be back telling this story, having fun with these cast members and everyone in chat tonight. Huge thank you to chat for that level 3 hype train. Amazing. Your support is just so wonderful. And as I sit here thinking, can we do more Don't Kill My Character? You guys have me thinking, yes, we can. And also, I mean, everyone here who helps so much behind the scenes, who have been making this more possible while I haven't been able to be here as much. I adore you guys so much. Thank you to my entire character crew and character crew community. And I am so glad that you keep coming back here for more stories, because there are always more stories to tell. I did it. Goodbye. Mwah.